Hello all, and welcome to a summary for our Sirens of Ashenridge Tears Cabal. So picking where we left off in the bar, the group talked to Bart Kane, the bartender. He informed them of a couple events around, as well as another establishment on the west side known as the Golden Eagle. With some pressing and talking, he did bring up a subject of about a week ago where a man came in demanding to know someone staying there and lost their temper and had to be escorted off by the police. With that, the group kind of wrapped up their discussions and socializing at the bar before heading out. On the way out, they began to split up. Sela made their way into the rooms of the hotel there. Slipping in and looking around, they discovered a high speech mark for surveillance. On it, after some scrutiny, they found out that this mark was to send a signal back to someone should anyone cast a spell on this floor. The nimbus of this was a monitoring iron eye and the pressure of judgment upon those that gaze upon it. Realizing that wasn't James, they got out of there. Meanwhile, Keating met up with the depressed man from the bar after having realized their destiny was being tampered with to strangle them. With a quick fraying spell and some discussion, they were able to disperse the curse on this person, unleashing them from their situation as they went home to do some art. But not before bringing up that they were working for Lady Harrow or Miss Harrow, depending on how it was addressed, at the Oscar Manor. Meanwhile, River attempted a few spells. After the fumbling of it, they decided they needed to take a breath. The building up of conditions magically was taking a strain on them. With that, they eventually made up the SUV and made their way back, getting some rest for the night at the hotel, restoring a willpower each and entering a dream where Keating wanted to know if James Cromwell was returning. Seeing a vision of him bound and restrained and eventually escaping, he learned that he was not returning to that particular hotel. The next morning, River had gotten everyone breakfast, and Maeve was up and about. She sat with River and heard some of the tales of what was going on and helped River kind of work through the spooked moment from yesterday. Before Keating joined them, ready to face the day. Deciding what to do, they thought they might dive into Maeve's memories, learn more about this character that trapped her with the paper. Waking up Sela and setting up a room with mind and space, projecting the thoughts into the space around them, creating as if they were there kind of view, scrying and telepathy, as well as a mind spell to pull out particular memories around them. This magic changed the room. They learned that Maeve's perceptions of this Ironside character and the time dilation were quite different, showing very different aspects, so they decided to look more on where this person came from. Being pulled into a nightmare's forge where Maeve was doing her best to ignore the conversation, humming to herself and trying not to take in the absolute stillness and death of the place. Her other cabal mates seemed to release him. He was trapped there by some assault circle of some kind, and promised to do a favor for each of them. With that, there was some analyzation, learning a handful of facts, but nothing concrete. With that, the ritual ended, the candles were out, and the cabal found themselves back in an ordinary motel room. And with that, that was a quick summary of our Sirens of Ashenridge for this week. Hope everyone's staying safe, and I will catch you next time at the table. Bye for now.